everyone. So this will cover the final assignment about the looking at programs for individuals with disabilities. But just very quickly first, I want to let you know to make sure that you are getting in touch with your group members for the simulation activity. If you are hearing from one of your group members or two of your group members, make sure you're responding back to them, okay? I've had a few people say, I've emailed my group members a couple times and haven't heard anything. So make sure y'all are getting in touch with each other. You should be able to go over here under the groups tab. All right, so if you click on groups, and I'm going to have to show you a group, and I'm sorry, but there's no other way to show you what you can see. And then in your group, and again, my version is a little different than yours, but you should be able to see, so sorry about the names, you should be able to see right here where it says group tools. Collaborate, file exchange, group blog, group discussion board, group journal, send tasks, group wiki, or send email, okay? So you should be able to communicate through, so let's see if I click on send email, it will say they're the people in your groups, okay? So, or in your group, excuse me. So, you should be able to go under the groups tab. It's right over here on the left, okay? Underneath a couple of things about IEPs, it's right above tools, so it says groups. So if you click on groups, hopefully in my ideal world, you will see your group and then you will just click on your group. I'm just going to use another one, sorry. And here are the same tools: collaborate, file exchange, group blog, discussion board, journal, task, wiki, email, okay? So you can exchange files this way, you can send emails this way. If for some reason you are having trouble getting in touch with your group, maybe try posting, starting a thread on the discussion board, not to this thread, not to this one, not to this one, but just you can create your own forum and start a new discussion board if you need to, okay? And that would just kind of be for your group just until you get in touch with each other, and then we can remove it. All right, so that's the first thing. Just make sure that you are touching base with your group members. And then the second thing, or the last part, okay, I had to pause it so I could pull up the syllabus. So the last assignment you will have is a review of college programs for students with mild, moderate disabilities. So you will look at residential transition programs at colleges. They don't have to be residential, okay? I know some colleges in the state have residential, overnight, where the students spend the night in dorms, stuff like that, or they live on campus. Some of them are not residential. So you'll look at programs at colleges around the state for students with mild to moderate disabilities and select one program to review. You will submit a presentation, so you can do a YouTube link into the discussion board. You can do text if you'd rather into the discussion board. You can do a little PowerPoint if you'd rather, whatever works for you. You are happy to work with a group or a partner for this assignment as well. And you'll just include, admission requirements to the program for what types of students, is the program design, deadlines, length of the program, is it residential, is it a day program, what types of courses do the students take, stuff like that. And the point of this is some of you may end up working with students of transition age, and I want you to be aware of the programs that are available in the state. So for an example, I'm going to show you really quickly. My friend is I don't know, something fancy at the College of Coastal Georgia. And let's see, his name was in here somewhere. Oh, Jason Umbrus. So he is the Vice President for Student Affairs and Enrollment Management. So his college, he teaches at College of Coastal Georgia in Georgia, shocking, I know. And so they are working with this REACH program. So this is a little different than what I'm looking for, but this is a program designed to meet the needs of special ed students whose goal is to move from school to a work environment. They gain work skills and independent living skills in classrooms, community-based programs, and work opportunities. So this one is open to Glenn County students, which is where College of Coastal Georgia is, who have completed 4 years of high school, participated in a minimum of 3 years of job readiness training, and are 18 to 21 years of age with mild to moderate intellectual disabilities. So kind of similar, right? It doesn't necessarily say that they stay on campus or anything. And I also have not read the whole article. I'm not even going to lie, but there's my friend right there. We were at Clemson together years and years and years ago. But so this is a pretty interesting program, and you can Google, College of Coastal Georgia REACH program, REACH, but I want you to focus on programs in the state, okay? So some potential colleges that you could look at in the state: Clemson, Anderson University, Francis Marion, USC Columbia, USC Beaufort, College of Charleston, Coastal Carolina, Winthrop, Wofford. Did I miss anybody? USC Sumter, I think. I don't know. So look at colleges and universities in South Carolina to see what you can find. And then you only need to choose one program. Let me bring the syllabus back up. You only need to choose one program and just give us an overview of the program. Okay, how do you apply? Is it eligible or open to individuals of a certain age, like Coastal Georgia just said? What is the program focused on? And there's a reason why I'm having you do this. Well, a couple reasons. I actually used to work at one university, and I was involved with their program. I was the independent living coordinator. So it's very interesting. I don't want to tell you the college because I'll give you, you'll just say, oh, I'm just going to look at that one. So do a little research, see what programs are out there in our state. Again, in case you end up working with students of transition age. I know some of you are currently in situations like this. So that way you will be prepared and you'll be able to tell your parents or your students, hey, I know about this really great program at University XYZ. Why don't you look into that? I'm still in touch with some parents and actually some students with whom I used to work in Charleston because now they are college age. Oh my gracious day. But one of the parents contacted me and said, hey, do you know of any programs, where this student could go, blah, blah, blah. So, and that was just a year or two ago that they contacted me. So just to give you an example of what's out there in South Carolina. All right. So again, you can submit it as a YouTube presentation, YouTube link. You could do text into the discussion board. You can do a PowerPoint. You can do whatever works for you to get the information across. Okay. Universal design for learning, right? Use what works for you to show me what you've learned about a program for students with mild to moderate disabilities. And that term, I'm going to say mild, moderate, could include intellectual disabilities, autism, stuff like that, emotional disabilities. So don't eliminate a program because it doesn't use the words mild, moderate disabilities. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. So again, kind of an open assignment, but I want you just to look at what's available in South Carolina. And I am going to give you a little hint. I put in Google, I put in programs for see, I'm going to give you all a hint, and I don't want everyone to just choose this university. I put in programs similar to blank life program. Okay, that's what it's called at one university. LIFE, learning is for everyone. I'm not going to tell you any more than that because I don't want you all just to choose that university. All right, so do a little research, see what's out there, and then present the information so that your colleagues can watch your presentations if they so choose. Okay, so you will submit this, whatever format you choose to use, you will submit it into the discussion board. All right, so then that is it. Again, make sure you're getting in touch with your group for the simulation activity. Don't forget you have the follow-up to the simulation. Remember, those are both, let me go back to Blackboard. Those are both under the discussion tab already, the simulation activity video link and the follow-up. And I will post here for the review of programs for individuals with mild and moderate disabilities. And that's where you will post your, again, in quotes, presentation, however or whatever that looks like to you. Okay. And then that's it. That is due. One moment, please. That's due December something. When is that due? That's a fabulous question, y'all. That is due, sorry, all these things are coming up. Oh my gracious day about my computer, which is brand new, people. All right, so that's due December 6th. So that review of college programs is due December 6th. Remember, the simulation activity is due December 3rd, and then the follow-up simulation is also due on December 6th, and then that is the last day of classes. All right, so hope y'all are doing well. Have a good Thanksgiving, and you got it. The semester's almost over. All right, have a good day.